Shoppers that click on Fortel recommendations are 3.7 times more likely to buy something and view over 4 times the products. That's how we as Fortel guarantee the online retailer a 10 times ROI. Every startup focuses on innovation, it's very important. However, we're going to scale and grow really large because we can also execute. We can provide to thousands and thousands of retailers our solution. We need to sell it at a price that's less than what they pay for. So we've already have an operations department and are growing and striving to be very efficient. The ability to take an idea and turn it into a reality, see it work, see, in our cases, online retailers growing their business. It's also really exciting to build an amazing team. As our team has grown, we have over 125 years of high-tech experience. People have been through 9 startups with 4 successes and 91 patents. Great to see that team succeed. During these hard economic times, we ramped up marketing. So our company, although founded by 2 technologists, is half marketing and sales and half engineering and ops. And during these times, we've been marketing and selling very hard, and we've actually increased direct marketing such that we've been growing at 17% in both customer acquisition and revenue month over month this year.
So Telligence was an idea born 2 or 3 years ago, and it's something that I'd worked on inside of my last company, Tripwire, as far as the pain from the market perspective, and really felt there was a need for something more. And happened to meet my co-founder along the way, and he's been studying this for 7 or 8 years as part of his PhD at PSU. And through lots of long conversations over nights and weekends, about a year ago we decided to finally jump out and form Telligence and see if we could make this work. I think the biggest reason for our success is just the passion about what we're doing. You know, along the way we've had people tell us it's really early on that it was kind of a crazy way to approach things, or we couldn't do this, it wasn't possible. And we knew better than that. And we knew that the market wasn't quite ready for what we had to offer yet, but it's just passion and persistence, and that we had a vision we wanted to fulfill. And Nitin and I worked really hard on that for the last year and finally got to a place where we could grow the business, but it took a long time to get to that place. So actually what gives me the biggest thrill is going out to a customer, talking to them about their problem, and then showing them what we're working on and seeing them light up. We've had some of the world's largest companies we've had a chance to put this in front of, and when we show it to them and they have research groups that have been working on this for a year, 2 years, and they say, "We can't do that. How did you do that?" That's a pretty cool feeling. And to know that when we show them the product that it's so simple and clean that they light up about it, they want to have further conversations. It's a great thing, and it keeps us very busy. The best thing about being an entrepreneur, for me at least, and this isn't necessarily, I guess, specific to entrepreneurship, but is just doing something I'm passionate about every day. Because what I was passionate about, there wasn't an opportunity for me to do that and to fulfill the vision that I had in my head. And so I think that's the best thing about being an entrepreneur is, truly trying to change the world with an idea that's in your head and believing you can do it.
So a few years ago I was at a Baskin-Robbins with my daughter and saw that they had calorie disclosure on the different ice creams, and I started thinking about it that someday they're going to make us do this on vending machines, and when they do it's going to be really complex, because in our business there's so many different products and so many different machines that trying to find 2 machines filled identically is nearly impossible. So I started with that challenge of how do we get the right information to the right machine. And it wasn't even about the hardware or how do we actually do it, but how do I solve the problem of delivering the information to the machine? And that's actually where it got started. Yeah, so it's interesting because the vending industry is probably one of the most low-tech industries out there. It's been around for many years. And if you look at the vending industry, about the last great innovation is when the vending machine started taking dollar bills. And that was like 30 or 40 years ago. And so what we've done is we've taken a new world business, things such as cloud computing, mobile computing, Android open source, software as a service platform, all of that type of stuff, and brought it to the vending industry. And we're basically revolutionizing the vending industry and bringing it up to the digital age. I think coming from the industry and being, basically I spent my entire career in the vending industry. I'm a user entrepreneur in a sense. I've experienced the problems that I'm actually trying to solve, and I understand the businesses. So I think just having that deep sense of connection with the customer, I can talk their language, I can experience it, and when I'm talking to a customer, we can connect really quickly because I've walked their shoes, and I think that experience alone has helped quite a bit in building this business.